I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
So yeah, now we're in episode 2. This is like 3 years before we went to this cabin, and we're now in our house. Let's try this coffee.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Where do we live? This is a nice apartment. In this game, it's hard to tell if you're awake or dreaming, right? Yeah. Or if it's an AWE. Exactly. So far, I think the light that we've been seeing is definitely Dream Alan. Do we, like, live in New York? Because this is a really nice apartment for New York. Like, this is really nice. Also, this kitchen, I would kill for this kitchen. This kitchen's nice. Also, Alan, you did a really shitty job making coffee because that's not even working. They live in New York City? Okay, so this is like... this is like 6,000 a month? Unless they own it, and that probably costs about a couple million. This is a really nice apartment. Yeah, 5,000 a month? Yeah, that's what I feel like. Oh, there's another QR code. Okay. Return to sender. What I can't forget. Alex Casey, The Things I Want, The Fall of Casey. Okay, that's our books. Okay. Oh, we got another manuscript. Sudden stop.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Oh. The kiss that killed you, huh?
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge. It had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the
Is this like Max
of the
Payne?
city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Oh my goodness. So in episode 1, we didn't find all of them, right? Oh yeah, because these were only in nightmare mode. Only in nightmare mode. It does sound like Max Payne, doesn't it? With the painkillers? That's the only thing I remember about Max Payne, is that you eat painkillers like they're candy because that provides you health. Oh, I didn't know I could open this door. Okay, let's turn on the old tunes.
Continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the 3rd day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Okay. Oh, a little walk-in closet. Nice. Okay. We got our little washing machine up in here. This is a nice bathroom. Jesus Christ. I want to live here. Oh, you got like a freaking shower and a bathtub. Oh, this is so nice. Where's the dryer? I bet it's a 2-in-1. It washes and dries, which is never the best, but you know, it works. Your apartment is as big as this bathroom.
Those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
My goodness. I love these photos of him. I like this one the most. These ones are okay, but this one is like... It's like conspiracy theorist... Like, mugshot. Also, where do you get like freaking sunflowers like this? I want those. Okay, I can't go through there. Oh, that's a closet. Okay.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan!
Look,
please
I'm
check
here.
the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Go next to a window if you're so scared.
Now,
I'm
please.
sorry to say that you're, like, I'm giving you a hard time about your phobia, but, like, legit, just stand next to a window, please. Okay, where the hell's a fuse box? Oh, there it is.
I really don't like this,
Honey,
Alan.
it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You
Hi.
okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
God, the
I'm a story writer.
Okay.
this
I used to
dialogue.
have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
I'm sorry. I'm just super scared.
There it
I
is.
love you. Tell me a
Alan.
story as a
You
writer.
too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you're a liar. Thanks for this.
Elle, thank you so much for that resub. Drop them bears. This sounds like some preteen's bad romance. I know. It's that 2010 vibe. Present day. I love the pacing in this
How do you
game.
feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain
Did
gets
you
any
just come
worse
back
or
from
you
fishing?
experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job.
She's
I'm
very
sure
good at her
she'll locate
job.
your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
I'm playing through Elliot Control and Alan Wake. You guys started playing on through the entire universe now? Oh, yeah. I would like to see what Quantum's
I'm sorry you had to
about.
cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
Well, I
take your
did get
word
you out of the
for it, Doc.
water. I got you out for this. Quantum Break might be problematic since it's regularly broken up by 20-minute live action. Oh, okay. Well, I might play that on my own then. If that's how it is. I am curious about it now with the whole like universe sort of being connected. Okay, let's look around. Let's look around.
Testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
Knack for winning contests.
Oh, still need changes, and you can't change them in. I'll be sure
That's not an identifying feature.
to stay now. Very good.
His feature is not of the I'm actually really good at winning contests. His identifying feature should be like he's got a mole on his forehead or he's got a tattoo on his arm. An identifying feature is not winning for contests. Ugh. My goodness. Okay, missing cat. I can't read about the missing cat. Richard Bow, Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller on camping trip overdue has been lost in contact. Okay. Jacob Miller sort of looks like my brother. Sort of. Winner of the most missing contest, right? Okay, so, okay, I have to come down here to go talk to the sheriff, so I'm gonna go this way. Did I come from this room? I came from that room. Okay.
Mr. Wake?
Hi.
The sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Thank you. Don't mind me.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on
I missed her.
other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
I missed her. She was
As you
like
can
sitting
see,
here.
she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that.
That's
Back
fair.
in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
What small town hasn't?
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to
Joel,
be
welcome to
driving
stream.
it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Okay. I like how they're just fine with me, a civilian, just sort of going through all this stuff.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot.
The fuck?
Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her
Something
eye.
fell.
A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Human-shaped bushes. Maybe he's currently waiting the best
sheriff
hider.
wants
Yes.
to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
I heard. Look, I was just looking around, okay? I'm more interested in this cat. Alright, let's go see her in her
Come in,
office.
Mr. Wake.
Hi.
Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
The pacing in this game is so bad.
Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice.
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
Lover's
Midnight.
Peak.
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me.
Hi. You
I
okay?
need it to be bright in here.
Can I turn on the light for you? Here, I'll do it for you. Boop.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy.
You're a good
Don't
guy.
let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk
I love this
afterward.
guy.
Okay, listen.
I'm listening,
You gotta
I'm listening.
listen carefully now. Here's the kicker.
Okay.
That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I tell you
Who was it?
It was a goddamn space alien!
Aliens?
I know it sounds like something
I love this.
a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Aliens, guys. He beat him up because of aliens. All right, let's see what's this one. The dark presence in the desert.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Oh, okay. So we're still dealing with these dark shadow monsters.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Okay, that's the fence. Okay. But there's a thermostat over here. Or thermos. Keep saying thermostat. It's a thermos.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep.
How long do you stream?
Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day is almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition. Huh?
Yeah.
No point in getting all worked up yet.
All right. Deer Fest, really big in Bright Falls, guys. Like, super big.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Kick. You know, the sheriff's office is just like right there. I'm surprised they don't hear me over here like kicking things down. All right, Lover's Peak.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now.
Where's
my wife?
Alan Wake has really good leg muscles. It's true. It's true. All right.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Yeah, he did.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Why are you here, Barry?
Listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Okay. So we got our... Oh, so Alice was kidnapped. You okay, dude? Oh.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Yeah, write the story. Save her. Do it, Alan. This guy's just out. No, I'm not gonna switch to the light.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently
Who's this guy?
caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Oh, I mean, those old guys? Those guys were awesome.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But
Who
I
is
need
this
to
guy?
know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman.
That's
I'd like
Hartman!
to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure
This
of discussing
finger!
your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler.
Oh my
his
god, I love
agent.
Barry.
If you have business with Mr. Wake,
Barry,
talk to
you look
me.
like a fucking
You
clown with
yokos
that
won't know what hit you once I stick
coat
my
and
lawyers on
shirt.
your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right.
That was assault and
I
battery,
don't
it's
wanna
true.
press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
It's cool seeing Hartman
Get
as a
me
normal
outta here.
dude now. You know, going back to Control where
the
he
hell
looked like a
was that
freaking
about,
shadow
Al?
monster.
We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere
Lover's
in
Peak.
Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it.
Oh,
It's
we're in
not good.
Washington.
In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake!
Wait, why are you
There,
here?
Found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
God, wait, could you at least be a little bit nicer? Just like rolling eyes and ugh.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault.
Bucktooth
She's a
Charlie.
very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Look at these bears. Look at these little mammoths. Yeah, I want to be Barry. Can we be Barry? Skeleton of the Columbian mammoth, Mammothus columbi. Specimen estimated to be 14,000 years old, was discovered in the La Brea tar pits in 1981. Donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998. Cool. Gotta get a bear. We gotta get a bear for Ash. Timeline of evolution. We got dinosaurs, alligators, mammoths, and saber-toothed tigers.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
Look, I've had a rough night, Barry. Apparently I had a rough couple weeks. Also, I would love to stay in this cabin. This place is cool.
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Everything's just...
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Do I remember what the info about Barry? I don't remember, no. I don't remember that much. I wish I did. Look at this grizzly bear. Just looking around.
Easy there, boy.
Is that the dog?
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr.
Oh
Wake.
no, the
I'd
dog
shake
got
your
got
hand,
by a
but mine
bear
are kinda full
trap.
here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
The dog got trapped.
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes.
Why would you do that?
Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Oh.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
No, I know. I'm just saying, I'm really sad about the dog.
You can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing, Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If
Look.
you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Look, I'm gonna sign this form, alright? Look, Al, we're going to meet this guy.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thank you.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually.
This place
It's
is
an easy
gorgeous.
walk. Nice spot, too.
Oh my god, I want to stay here.
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof
Yep.
into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him.
Yep.
You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, where...
Barry, come on, just listen to me. Barry.
This is crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Oh, Barry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Dude, this place is like nice.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me.
This place is like
I'll bet
really
there's mold in
nice.
here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth
Oh,
15%
Anna, me and
commission.
Anna need to rent a place like this. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, got some batteries. Get some batteries. Look, I got some wine up in here. They get free wine. Look at this fireplace. I want to stay here. This place is really nice. Like, really nice. I should probably keep the lights on. Keep the lights on because the shadow people are going to get them. Oh. And look at that view. I mean, come on. This is nice. That's a bit of a steep cliff, but I like it. All right. Oh, yeah. Someplace in Washington. That's all I know where this is at. It's over here. Got a well. Got a couple of chairs. Got a hot tub. Let's get in that hot tub. Me and Edda need to stay here. It's gonna be great. Just, you know, less shadow people though. My god, you already winded? We didn't even run that far.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort.
Yeah.
I'll be with you in spirit
We
every
told you that.
step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
Okay. Oh, manuscript. Barry doubts Wake's
Barry
sanity.
had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Which is fair. That's fine. Barry should be scared. They're shadow people. And all you could do is kill them with a flashlight.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
It's true. These guys don't fuck around. Alright. Let's keep moving. Being with you in spirit's not always a good thing in a horror game, right? So is this like another... What the hell was that? I didn't even see what scared me. It was just a noise. Also, I'm totally going through other people's houses.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever.
Should we be scared? It's not scary, Joe. It's more funny than anything else.
No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now,
Okay.
Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
I did.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy.
I like these little snippets.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Alright. That was fun to listen to. So, local docs not taking part in the competition. That's fine. Yeah, I would say Paper Mario is definitely a lot more of a horror game than this. There are some elements that are a little spooky, but like... I haven't been scared yet. It's been more like hilarious, haha. What the hell's going on here? I mean, that would be spooky in context, but I already passed it, so... Oh, okay. I like how I walked through this and like the world shook. Yeah, okay. Doesn't happen twice. Alright. Eventually shadow people are probably gonna show up. 'Cause I got my gun and I got my flashlight. Oops, sorry. That was my bad. Alright, well, let's just keep going through people's houses. Oh, that's not great. Oh, that's... Okay. Ooh, this place got ransacked. Night Springs.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization.
Okay, guys, ready to watch from the Twilight Zone?
Punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
The Man in the Mirror.
The Man in the Mirror.
Let's go.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal.
The voice and the actor do not connect.
You pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists. Wow, that sentence really flows. maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy?
Who was he?
We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face.
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
Oh.
Then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
How about that?
Said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
So did he kill his doppelganger?
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Is he the man in the mirror? Did they just let him go? That was confusing. That was actually not coherent. It sort of sounded like he beat up a dude that was him in the future. Blood. Wait, was there always blood? Did I just miss this? Okay. Oh, it's them crows. Don't want to deal with those crows. Okay. Okay, but for reals though, that was a really confusing plot line, right? I'm not the only one that was kind of confused by it. Don't feed the wildlife. Okay, let's grab this. Rose and Rusty.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Girl, sometimes you just gotta settle for Rusty. He sounds like a really great guy. I mean, he's no Alan Wake. But you live in a very small community. Get out of here, birds. What is this? Rusty dying?
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing
Rusty!
crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
What? Yeah, that's what happens with like small towns. Like I have family that live in small towns and they just feel like they can't leave. Oh. Okay, that was something.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
What?
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Wait.
Help me!
Oh, wait, what? What? What happened? Rusty? Wow, Rusty, you okay? Oh God. Where are you, Rusty?
Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help! Back here. I'm back here.
Rusty, you okay?
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark.
It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Rusty looks like he's about to die. Also,
Whoever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.